Okay, so we're in the Devon countryside here. It's nice and rainy in midsummer, and we are here for the Buckland Bounder. It's part of the Buckland Monachorum fair. I came to the last one, hence the vest, hoping to have some form of an adventure. Like all good quintessential English stories, it involves cads and bounders. Nestled into the southwest edge of Dartmoor, the village of Buckland Monachorum is absolutely beautiful, but has some pretty strong hot fuzz vibes. And much like the fictional village of Sanford, Buckland Monachorum has a dark and dastardly secret. Its grueling 10k trail race.
Hello mate, how is it?
I don't know what came first, but the village fete and the Buckland Bounder have joined forces to make a great day out. The organisers have made the decision to start the fete once the race has already got underway. A wise choice, as it kind of kills the atmosphere a bit when half your attendees leave to run around the surrounding countryside. Registration takes place in the village hall, then the runners head up a short hill to the start line. The pre-race briefing felt a bit like that scene from the 1979 classic New York street gang movie Warriors, as the different running clubs, bedecked in their respective colours, huddled together to hear the briefing. The Muskies stood right by the Beer Alston Trekkers, and nobody was wasting nobody. Can you dig it? The pre-race safety briefing was lost in the din of frenzied runners, champing at the bit to get stuck into the race. But I think everyone knew the drill. Follow the country code and be nice.
Yeah, it's alright, you're not a guaranteed winner by the way, it's not like bingo.
From the gun, the course takes you up a long, meandering, hilly road. Use this as an opportunity to settle in, find your position in the pack and get used to running uphill. There's a lot more of that to come.
Hi. Gangs back together. Think about getting the band back together.
At the top of the road, a cattle grid marks a boundary. This is where the first hill finishes and the proper trails begin. You soon find yourself on what I consider to be trail running gold. Fast but technical single track trails through ridiculously stunning surroundings. This is where you realise that a decent pair of trail shoes is a sound investment. You won't need crazy lug depth, just enough to stop you sliding to your doom. There aren't too many passing places here, so you will benefit from finding your place among similarly paced runners. What a great opportunity to make some new friends. Towards the end of this section, the trail opens up a bit, presenting a great opportunity to push the pace up. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
Bit of that. 4 miles more. There you go. Beers.
Shortly after the 4-mile marker, you're rewarded with a drink station. But it's not all good news, as this marks the start of the second hill, and this one really is the gift that keeps giving. You're offered some respite about halfway up as the hill mellows and the forest opens up to reveal some epic views. But don't get too cosy, the unrelenting hill soon steepens up again. Back to the grind, I guess. With a good technique and a bit of stamina, you'll be able to use this hill to your advantage and maybe move up a position or two.
You going for it? He's going to win it.
When you finally make it to the top of this sadistic incline, there's a friendly marshal handing out sweets. With the added sugar coursing through your veins, you charge on into another one of those speedy sections. At around mile 5, you leave the trail. It's nothing but road underfoot from here on in.
Thank you, marshals!
The lane undulates and meanders a bit before heading up for one last hill. Don't worry, it's nothing like the inclines that you've already conquered. At the top, the car park. If you've got anything left in the tanks, this is where you use it up. Then it's a straight downhill charge into the village to the rapturous crowds at the finish line.
I'll have one of them.
There you go.
Thank you.
Boom!
Okay, we just finished the Buckland Bounder. Did you bound?
I did bounce.
There was bounding abound.
There's plenty of bounding.
Finish with a beer, like that. Do more of that, please, race directors. Okay, over the last couple of days, we've had a lot of torrential rain, as you would do in June in England, which made the conditions quite interesting. But yeah, there was a lot of slipping and sliding. Good fun. I would recommend this race for anyone who is looking for a race that they can enter whilst their family has something else to do whilst you're off racing. Loads of stuff for the kids, loads of stuff for the family, and the race itself's amazing. Would I recommend? Absolutely. Great fun, good medal. You get beer at the end, lots of good times. The course is mental. Come along. See you next year.